This is the epic journey of the Virgin Falls Trail with Jonathan and Jackson Good and Steve Hardesty. So this will be an episode of Steve Hardesty, Outdoors with Steve Hardesty, that will just be, it will go down in history. We'll probably have 1,000 hits. It'll go viral in just a matter of minutes once it hits the internet. So we're taking off right now on a Friday morning, beautiful Friday morning, and the breeze is blowing, and it's what?
63 degrees.
63 degrees. Beautiful. Gonna have a couple chilly nights, and we're gonna have a good time. Okay, we're right here next to our second creek crossing of Laurel Creek. This is where the cable is, and the water's running pretty good today, but it's still not over the rocks, and we're getting ready to cross here. And now it's my turn. How many miles into the trip are we, Jonathan? 2.5 to 3, somewhere in there.
Yep.
And on the regular maps of Virgin Falls, there's a loop, a trail that goes up to the outlook way back yonder. Okay, it veers off at a 45 and goes up the outlook. I've been on that trail before. It's a good trail. But on the map that I found, which was done by somebody on either Cloud Hiking or Trails.com, I can't remember which, they showed an alternate route, which is a lot shorter if you're coming from the falls and coming back. And right here, where you see this main trail sign that you can see right there, there's a cross trail that goes way up this hill here. And the first part of it's very steep. It doesn't take much to tell that. And it will eventually go run into that other trail, and then you go on up the rest of the Outlook Trail. So when we camp tonight at the other end down by Virgin Falls, when we come back, we're thinking about trying to take this trail, even though I know it's officially not the trail. Obviously some people have been using it because you can see it. And we've got it marked on GPS, so we shouldn't get off track. But it depends on how tired we are when we come back, so we'll let you know how that comes out. So far, everybody's alive. We're all doing good. So we'll catch you later. Well, we made it down to Big Laurel Falls, and we're going to take a little water break and a snack bar break before we go the last couple miles or so to Virgin Falls and set up our camp. It's about 1:30 right now. We run into a lot of hikers on the way, and it's just a gorgeous day out here, and I'm curious to see if we'll be the only people camping tonight. I bet we won't. we are on the Virgin Falls Loop Trail, and we took the north leg, which goes up close to the trail that goes to Sheep's Cave, but we're not going to do the Sheep's Cave thing. We just decided to go this way, and we'll be curving down to the falls before too long. And the trail's a little rugged here. It was pretty nice for a while, and now it's gotten a little rugged again. But we'll be setting up camp before you know it, and be at the falls. Well, we made it here, along with a bunch of other people. Oh boy, it's beautiful. We're going to be camping right here close, so we'll be able to listen to this all night long. A lot of campsites. The water comes out of the cave and goes right back down in the cave. Well, we had a good night. Got down probably close to low 30s and had our breakfast and took a last look at the falls, and we're headed back on the bottom side of the Virgin Fall Loop Trail, and it's pretty nice downhill and then flat till you get to the Caney River junction, and which is where we're at right now. You can see you can go to Caney Fork River or back to Virgin Falls, or the trailhead up here, and this is where we're headed. This is the rough part of the trail that everybody talks about coming in the loop. It goes straight up for a pretty good ways, and it's pretty rugged, so you just need to be prepared for that. I think that's one reason they recommend that you go the top way around, because this is not as easy to navigate if it's wet and you're going downhill. So that's where we're headed now. So we, oh, our sun's in the camera. We can't do it that way. Do it with the sun in your face, but you can't do it with the sun in the camera. Okay, so this is, what was, we started out on October the 16th. Wasn't it the 16th? Yeah. Yep, October the 16th, and to Virgin Falls Trail. We hiked all the way down to the falls, and it was beautiful, as you've already seen on the video. And then we walked back about 2/3 back down the trail, coming back toward the car, and went up to a spot called the Lookout. And you've already seen some pictures from the, and I'll show you some more of the Martha's, what's it called? Martha's Pretty Point?
Martha's Pretty Point.
Martha's Pretty Point. And it's a beautiful, beautiful lookout spot here on the Virgin Falls Trail. And I'm here with Jonathan Good,
Hey.
Jackson Good, who is
Camo Jack.
Camo Jack. He's Camo Jack. So, and we've had a really good time, and we're cleaning up our campsite here. We had a nice, thanks to Jackson, we had a nice big fire last night and helped us stay warm. It got down to about 35 degrees this morning, and we all stayed pretty snug in our hammocks. A few cold spots here and there, but we had a good time. So we've had a great hike. We're about less than 2 miles away from the car, and we're going to head back and stop at Cracker Barrel and have a real breakfast.
Absolutely.
So we'll see you guys. It's mouth control water.